What's up, y'all? JR Raymond back again, coming to you from my home because I want to talk to you a little bit about thumb tape, tape that goes in your ball, all those different things, the things that you change maybe daily. But hold that thought. I go use the John. I'll be right back.
1 hour later.
Whew, all right, I feel better. We're good. So anyway, so we're talking about tapes and stuff, and the reason why tapes are so important is because of the ability to change them from day to day. I know most of you have probably gone one day and you put like a piece of turbo tape or vice tape or whatever type of tape you use, the Genesis or whatever, on the back of your thumb, and that day, and you go bowl 750 and everything felt great, and you come in the next day and all of a sudden you put the tape back on there, you try to make it feel the same, and that day all of a sudden now the ball's just flying off your hand. It's just falling off your hand, falling off your hand, falling off your hand, and you're like, what the hell? Well, the best thing about it is we have the ability to use it or don't use it. We can then take that piece of tape off. Now remember, that tape is going to take up a little room in your thumb hole. So what you can do is you can put a piece of, slick or, regular textured, white tape or whatever color tape you want to use and put it in the back of the hole to give you a little bit different texture. Now when you go in, it gives you a little bit of grip on that backside. Now it feels like you can hang onto the ball, which is similar to the day before. That is honestly one of the coolest things about tape. Tape that goes in the thumb. Remember, I've got other videos that show you how to tape your thumb hole to where you can taper the tape down, because based on where you put the tape is going to determine whether the ball stays on your hand longer or gets off your hand faster. You can change it just by changing the position of the tape. It's not just for taking up room. It's not just for making the thumb hole smaller. It's also for changing the feel, because everybody, based on your diet, based on the weather, based on all of these different variables, your thumb is going to change from day to day, especially when you go and bowl a tournament on one day and you just bowled 8 games and you get up and you go to the next day, all of a sudden your thumb's swelled up because you just bowled 8 games the day before, right? So now we got to change the way the ball feels. We bowled good. We bowled 150 over. We qualified in the top 5. Now we want to make sure we have that same type of feel, but when we wake up in the morning and we go and we put our hand in the ball, it don't feel even close to the same. So we got to finagle it. We got to change. We got to move some things around to get it to feel the same. So, and the same goes for some of those tournaments where you have 2 blocks, where you bowl 6 games, you take a break, and then you bowl 6 more games. Your hand shrinks in between and then balloons back up once you start bowling. You get a game in or so. So you're putting all this, you're cramming all this tape in the middle of the block, and then you're taking it all back out, 2 games later. It happens very often. I know a lot of y'all can relate to this. Comment below. Let me know how many times this has happened, or tell me your story on what's happened or how your hand changes and stuff. But make sure you're paying attention to the tape that's in your ball and on your thumb. Not just one or the other, but both. You got to pay attention to both of them. So that's all I got for you. I just want to give you that quick tip for the day. I'm going to get out of here, and we'll see you guys later. Take care.